We're going to start this afternoon with our municipal guest, who's a great friend and a personal friend for so many years, who has been representing with distinction the village of Buchanan. The village of Buchanan has about 2,300 people. It's one of the smallest municipalities in Westchester County, but it is small but mighty, is the way that we always lovingly say it. Certainly, Mayor Knickerbocker has been our leader there in the village for so many years, but again, there's so many great things that are happening. It is a bucolic and wonderful location on the Hudson. And with that, let me turn over to the mayor of the village of Buchanan, good friend, Mayor Theresa Knickerbocker.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for the kind words, as always. Yes, the village of Buchanan, the wonderful, beautiful village of Buchanan, still what I'd like to say is small town USA. So I'm going to start off with always a hot topic, Indian Point, and just a little overview. The closure announcement was in 2017, and the final cessation of the Unit 3 was April 30th, 2021. And fortunately, during that time for the village of Buchanan, we had a strong leadership team. We had a wonderful board, and we also had a team of our attorney, everyone was involved, and it was Team Buchanan. We were going to survive. And we did. We did survive. A lot of other communities did not. They had more challenges or had a more difficult time, like Zion, Illinois. So even though decommissioning has been pushed out for several years because of, as we all know, the discharge water litigation, the segmentation of the internals continue. So what that is inside the reactor, the internals are actually being cut up underwater, put into a shipping container, and shipped off-site. I get asked this question a lot. Can Indian Point go back online? Unfortunately, no, it cannot. They're too far along in the segmentation process. So as you see in Michigan and other parts, they are putting their plants back online, but we're too far beyond that. Another thing we're working on, there's 240 acres of beautiful property on the Hudson River, and we are currently doing setting up a rezoning of it. It's a beautiful piece of property. There's no railroad tracks over it, and it's really the village of Buchanan's future. So there's much opportunity on that piece of property to develop it. The next thing that we have going on, which has not happened in a long time, is we have a lot of construction. We have a lot of apartment construction. We have a building of 148 units, 5-story, which is usually not the character of the village. Usually we're mostly homes. And that's construction has started. The next one is a 51 unit that has been approved. So in one of the local papers, they said Buchanan is having a population explosion. So for us, 2,300, 200 more apartments. So yeah, that's a population explosion for us. Maybe not for everyone else, but for us, it's a big population explosion. We are working on our pool. What we're seeing is a trend of people moving south, coming into the village. It's a beautiful place to raise children, beautiful place for seniors. I see some seniors here. You're welcome anytime you want to come. So it's a beautiful community, and it's a nice mix of people. And we're working on our kiddie pool. We really need to upgrade that. That's one of the things we're working on. We're working on a lot of things. Next week is the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, Sunday at 2 p.m., so March 16 at 2 p.m. And one of the things I'm most proud of, and this has been a long time coming, and I'm happy to still be on the village board at this time to see this come to fruition, is the upgrade of our sewer treatment plant. The plant was originally made in 1962. There was a lot of construction at that time. The Indian Point power plants were being built, so we have our own sewer treatment plant. So we have done some upgrades, but we really needed to get into the new technology. So we're going to be getting a new aeration equipment and replacement of aeration tanks. And this took so long to do because it's securing the funds. This is a $12 million project. So for the village of Buchanan, this is a big project. So the funds that we were able to get, a WQIP grant for $1.62 million, a WIA grant for $2.73, And the biggest thing is when Entergy had closed, they had a $7 million grant for the community. And the town of Cortland and the village of Buchanan were supposed to share that money. But the village made an intermunicipal agreement with the town, allowing the town to use our sewer treatment plant. So the town has kindly said that the village of Buchanan can have the total $6.75 million. So we will be starting construction this year. I'm very excited about it, very excited. It's nice to see something you worked on so hard, you finally see the end to it. So yes, breaking ground. And that's all the kind of fun things we're having. And so any other projects? That's enough for us right now. We got our hands full, but thank you so much for the opportunity to be here.
Of course.
Thank you.
Sounds like exciting things happening.
Yes. A lot of work.
A lot of exciting things happening in the village of Buchanan with the population boom, with the construction of additional housing units. That's really important for everyone to do that. And again, it's helpful because the village does count on so many things that are happening, and whether those were wastewater recovery facilities that happen and the investments that have been made all together. Again, the tremendous work from Mayor Buchanan, her entire team of trustees that are in the village of Buchanan, the professionals that are in the village, working together with the municipality, with all of the local residents to make sure that things happen. So again, congratulations on the great work that's going on there, Mayor, and we look forward to coming up and visiting. Definitely soon, and we'll give another shout out for their St. Patrick's Day Parade on the Sunday, on Sunday the 16th at 2 p.m. and be there and making sure that we have our green on to make sure that we're representing everyone well. So again, thank you so much.